Hello everybody, Lady Gator to you here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we conquered the Swamp Spider House and completed Mamamoo Yan's Doggy Racetrack. And in this episode, we're gonna slightly progress the story. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Not really, no. Well, we are, but not by that much. Can I please just get onto the horse? Thank you. We're going to be going into the next area of the game, but we're mostly going to be taking care of some side stuff, as well as getting stuff required to progress the story. But I'm going to wait another video or two before I actually do progress. There is a lot of mean games and heart pieces in this game, and I want to take care of a lot of them before I go take care of the last temple in the game. These enemies right here, I don't remember their names, but don't let them touch you, because if they do... Case in point, if they touch you, you will not be able to use your sword for about a minute or so. We will be getting a song in this video that will allow it to wear off quicker. It does wear off eventually, but a song we're going to be getting this video will allow us to make it go away quicker. Anywho, let's go up here. Before we do anything else, I just want to slow down time real quick, because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff here, and if you want a real challenge, try beating this without slowing down time. I've done it before. I don't want to right now, because I don't want to risk it, because I just don't feel like it right now. This thing that we're going to be doing right here, play the Sonata of Awakening. Make sure you have bow and arrows on hand, because they are very helpful with this. You don't need them if you're fast enough. I am not fast enough. I need these arrows. It's alive! This is the Skull Kita. I think that's his name. What we want to do, don't go too fast. You want to shoot him with an arrow first, and then destroy the children. Don't touch the firewall, because it will slow you down. All you're doing is trying to catch up to him. If he gets to the bridge, if you look around and get to the bridge before you catch up to him, then you'll have to reset time and do this all over again. This isn't that hard. It's a good strategy is to shoot him with an arrow and then attack. I just like hacking and slashing because I'm a jerk face. And I like how he laughs at you when you take damage. Watch out for that, because that's a pretty damaging attack if he tries to squish you with his big bony butt. Wait, it is my loss. Seize your weapon. ... I command the Ikana army of Ikana Kingdom atop the hill. I'm called Skull. Yes, I got his name right. Since being famed by a loss in a battle within my kingdom, I've waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. Young swordsman who has awakened and deftly defeated me. I shall rely on your power to fulfill my request. I ask you that you take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame, and convey my words to my men who even in death remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. Then I shall be able to drift quietly into sleep. Captain, sir. May I take leave, sir? No! Okay, fine. Yes, sir. And that last part, I always find that last part kind of funny, but the rest of that cutscene, it just sparks that emotion that you get from the other cutscenes. When Mikau's dying, when you're healing the ghost of Dormani, it's really kind of sad. But how they portray that in this game, that's just what makes this game awesome. Anyway, this is the captain's hat. There is no transformation mask in this area, but this is the closest thing that will come to it. With it, we can become a skull! Yay! This is pretty useful for what we're going to be doing. I don't remember if this is required story-wise. Actually, yes it is. What am I saying? Anyway, there's some skull children here. Huh? Oh, Captain. Excuse me, sir. I like the one over there that's hanging on the tree and just swinging around. I used to like doing that when I was a kid, and if there was a monkey bar set that was taller than I am, I'd still do that for that matter. Anyway, let's talk to these guys. Captain, sir. Excuse me, sir. Everyone, give the captain your attention. We haven't seen you in some time, Captain, sir. As per your orders, sir, we've been guarding these graves closely. We have all been expecting your next order, sir. What shall we do? Give me a Klondike bar! Actually, I'm in the mood for pizza right now. Pizza sounds really good. I just came up with an awesome idea. A pizza Klondike bar. Whatever. Anyway, let's go in here. Beneath the graveyard. Ooh. Scary. In this next room, there's a lot of keys. You don't need to defeat all of them to progress through this place. I find it extremely useful to do this. So, yeah. You don't need to defeat them all. All you need is the fire arrows and to burn those torches. The amount of bats that are in this room kind of remind me of Batman, how whenever he appears, there's like a bunch of bats swirling around him. And I always wondered how he was able to get those bats to do that. Oh man, I was so close to standing on top of the chest. Will I ever be able to do that in this accursed LP? If I'm not able to do that in this LP, I'm crossing my fingers I'll be able to do that with my next Zelda Let's Play. Yes, I will be doing another Zelda game, but not for a while. Anywho, let's burn these torches! Burn, baby, burn. Disco, burn, baby, burn. I don't know why I'm singing that. A fun fact, my sister Cordy, she actually really hates disco. So, and yeah. No fun fact of the day. Anyway, this is the Iron Knuckle. This is quite possibly the most difficult, this is probably one of the more difficult, standard enemies in the game. It has a really tough shield, and I took damage. That axe does a lot of damage, as you guys saw. And what's interesting is that the Iron Knuckle is actually a woman, as you can somewhat see right here. In this phase, if you're able to glitch the camera into the mask, you'll see the face of a Gerudo pirate without the scarf thing over their mouth. I'm a little too scared to do this because, quite honestly, I don't know what it is, but the face actually kind of freaks me out a little. And the Iron Knuckle, being a woman, just continues the trend Nintendo has, where they make powerful female characters like Samus, Dark Lord Gale, and the Gerudos. I serve the Ikana royal family. I am the composer called Flat. The songs connected to the royal family that remain here where I composed by my brother and I. Oh, Sarp, my dear brother. He sold his soul to the devil and was the one who locked me in here. You who do not fear the dead, learn well the song that is inscribed behind me. And if you ever meet my brother, I'd like you to inform him. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song or my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. I have made my request. And we are about to get, quite possibly, the most awesome game, the most awesome song in the entire game. I almost said the most awesome game in the entire song. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song or my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my rage. Here is written the song that shall cleanse his cursed black soul. This is the fan favorite song in the entire game, the Song of Storms. So happy that I finally got the song because I love it. Anywho, I'm gonna meet you guys outside. So, yep. See you guys in a second. Dawn of the second day, 48 hours remain. I almost forgot to mention that the Song of Storms, that was a song that I was talking about earlier, where if you get hit by one of the purple skull things, you can play the Song of Storms to make the curse wear off. What's also useful is if you have a stray bean and you plant it, if you don't have an empty bottle with some water in it, then you can play the Song of Storms to make the water from the storm make the stray bean appear. Let's talk to this guy. Yeah. Give the captain your attention. Haven't seen you in some time, Captain Sir. Sir Lady Gear to you. I like the sound of that. Forget Mr. Lady Gear to you. I'm gonna be called Sir Lady Gear to you. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the whole Mr. Lady Gear to you, it can be explained in episode 6 of this LP. I don't feel like talking about it right now, because we're about to go inside another grave. We're in grave danger! Get it? Grave danger! We're in a cemetery graveyard thing. Whatever. Half my audience is probably like a sleeper now, or something like that. Anyway, let's go inside the door. The Lens of Truth is your best friend here. If you know where all the enemies are, like I do, you shouldn't have too many problems here. Make sure you have plenty of magic if this is your first time coming through here, because it's just going to be a lot easier to do this. You can also, if you don't have any magic on you, you can use the L targeting thing to aim at them, even when you cannot see them with the magnifying, with the Lens of Truth. I keep wanting to call it magnifying glass because I'm playing Link's Awakening. Ah! And over here, we're about to see a new gameplay mechanic. If you heard the sound from when you hit the wall, compared to this one, you can tell that it's a little different. If you hear that sound, it means it's a bombable wall. That's how you'll be able to tell if a wall is bombable by hitting the thing. It's a lot easier to do and a little bit more useful in the 2D Zelda games, because in those games, because in the 3D games you can see the cracks of the walls, but it's still a little nice touch that they added into the 3D games. Anyway, we're fighting another Iron Knuckle, and I keep taking damage. I probably should have healed up before I did this. If I'm correct, the arrows are useful for this stage of the fight. I'm gonna test that. And it does work. I like her grunt when the goes off. Will I ever be on top of the chest? Batman! I'll meet you guys back outside, so see you guys in a second. If I haven't mentioned it before, that animation of the little clock thingies circling Link, I always found that to be a little bit cool. Anyway, we have one last thing that we're going to be taking care of before we end off this video forever. Captain Sir, excuse me, sir. My nose is funny looking, and I don't brush my teeth because I'm dead. Open the grave, you fool! You fool! Everyone follow me! It's a little worth mentioning that if you don't have the captain's hat on, the Skull Children will attack you. But once you put it on, they'll forget about you and think that you're the captain. That's why I say the captain's hat is pretty much the transformation mask of this game, of this area. Who are you? I can't see because it's too bright. You're not a ghost, are you? A fairy? Oh, it's a fairy spot. In that case, it's just perfect. I came looking for the royal family's legendary treasure, but my torch has gone out. I'm sorry, but could you walk in front of me? Yep. You will? In that case, I'll see your light. Just let me to the place you think I can split the treasure with you. This is one of my favorite characters. This is Dompe. A lot of people don't like him because he's of the race in Ocarina of Time and how slow he is in this game. I really like this character, and I'm glad that he's going to be in A Link Between Worlds. Anywho, Dompe is actually based off something from Japanese mythology, and oh my god, run, 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 run! That is the Wallmaster. They're creepy. I don't like them. They're disembodied hands, and if they grab you, they take you back to the beginning of the area. That is not very nice at all. Oh, there's nothing up here. There's a ladder right there, if there is. All the things in this room are going to be random. I like the sound that it makes when you fall. As I was saying a second ago, Dompe is based off something from Japanese mythology. It was believed in ancient Japanese mythology that a horribly disfigured face should be the gravekeeper, because the disfigured face would scare away ghosts. And I think this next thing is going to be the last one. I'm crossing my fingers that it is. Like I said a bit ago, the locations of these blue fire things, they're always going to be random. So, just because they're in the locations in my game, doesn't mean that they're going to be in the same locations in your game. So just look everywhere. Make sure you've played the song Slow Time. That helps out a lot. Anyway, we're about to get the last thingy-majigger of jigginess. I don't know why I keep saying that. I guess it's a new catchphrase or something. What am I saying? That's always been a catchphrase. There's something strange about the spot. You want me to dig here? Dompe totally digs being a gravekeeper. Get it? I'm funny. No, I'm not. But I like to think that I am. Anyway, this is the Big Poe. What you want to do to defeat them is put up your shield and boom. The Big Poe requires you to shoot him 6 times. That's a little. It's a little bit more than you'd attack a normal mini boss or something. But this is a little in between a common enemy and a mini boss. If I'm correct, there's only 2 in the game, but still, they're a little bit common in this last area that we're gonna be in, and stuff like that. Back here, fool! Let me destroy ya! Haha! You stupid Poe! You dirty Poe! I cannot believe I just said that. Anyway, you don't need to do. Why do I only have 3 empty bottles? I should have 4. Whatever. Make sure you bottle up the Big Poe, because there's going to be something I'm going to be selling when we get out of this place. This should be our 5th empty bottle. I don't know how I could be missing one, because I specifically remember getting each and every single empty bottle. I'm gonna try and figure that out after I'm done recording this. But anyway, let's get the heck out of here. I ain't seen nothing, I don't know nothing. Poor Dompe. One last thing we're going to be doing in this video, if we enter Clocktown and go this way, there's a shop that I've never shown off. The Curiosity Shop. Cat, don't look, because we know what happened to the cat with Curiosity. Yeah, whatever. This guy, I don't know what to think of him, because he seems like a normal shopkeeper, except he's talking about the fact that he's telling you that the stuff in the shop was stolen. What's to prevent me from going over to a guard to get this guy arrested? Anyway, if we sell him the Big Poe, we will get 200 rubies. It's pretty useful, but I still have nowhere near enough rubies to get a heart piece that we're going to be getting in a couple videos. Anyway, let's leave this place. And this guy was added to our notebook. Hoorah! Thank you for watching. Until next time, later gator to you.